Russia's ammunition depots blow up, with large fires erupting as tons of ordnance detonate for hours. Some of these incidents cause giant blasts with a radius of hundreds of meters. Now that Ukraine has acquired advanced Western artillery and rocket systems, it has gradually begun a campaign to take out Russia's key military infrastructure. Over the last 4 weeks, nearly 20 Russian ammunition depots in Russian-occupied Donbas and Ukraine's south, including some of the largest, have been hit or completely destroyed. As Russia continues with its slow but steady advance in Ukraine's eastern region of Donbas, Ukraine's military is working to undermine Russia's overwhelming artillery power and disrupt its logistics deep in occupied territories. Devastating strikes upon Russian command posts have become increasingly frequent since mid-June when Ukraine began using the first of 4 M142 high-mobility artillery rocket systems, or HIMARS, provided by the US, nearly a week before their arrival in Ukraine was publicly announced. On June 15, a massive explosion occurred near the city of Krystalny in occupied Luhansk Oblast. Explosions continued for days. According to satellite images, the blasts created a destruction zone spanning some 500 meters around the epicenter. The site was one of Russia's largest ammunition depots, built after Russian forces occupied the area in 2014. In the Azotny neighborhood in the northeastern part of Donetsk, where Russia established ammunition depots through the city, successful attacks have continued on an almost daily basis. On July 2, Ukraine's military published a video showing an enormous explosion at another large depot in the city of Popasna in Luhansk Oblast that was being used to supply Russian units near Bakhmut and to the south of the Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. 2 days later, another devastating blast destroyed a large depot in the city of Snizhny. 3 more depots were also hit in Donetsk. On July 5, another strike hit the Kamaz Center, a large truck repair shop that was being used as a Russian munition base. The Texnab industrial base in the city of Makiivka was also destroyed on July 6, in which large amounts of stored munitions exploded. Missile strikes have also occurred in Ukraine's occupied south. On June 14, Ukraine destroyed a depot in Novokakhovka, one of Russia's key bases in Ukraine's southern Kherson Oblast, occupied by Russia in the early days of the invasion. The same day, another large depot in occupied Kherson, near the city's central railway station, was also hit. Another attack on June 29 also severely damaged an ammunition depot near Izium in Kharkiv Oblast that was used by Russia's 20th Combined Arms Army in its offensives in the region. And another strike on July 4, reportedly delivered by a HIMARS, destroyed one of 4 Russian military bases in Melitopol in Zaporizhzhia Oblast, a key Russian logistics center in Ukraine's south. According to Russian military bloggers, such as the notorious Russian ultranationalist Igor Girkin, these unpunished Ukrainian strikes have already forced the Russian military to be more conservative with its artillery rounds in preparation for a possible Ukrainian counter-strike in Donbas. In early July, another Russian military blogger, Andriy Morozov, indicated growing munitions hunger due to Ukrainian attacks, not only in terms of 122mm rounds, but also 152mm systems, which are also waning. Russia's overwhelming artillery dominance, in terms of the number of pieces and its seemingly infinite supply of ammunition, is a key factor behind its painful advances in Donbas. According to Ukraine's data, Russia's supply of artillery outnumbers Ukraine's by 10-1. Before Ukraine acquired Western-provided NATO standard 105 and 155mm artillery systems and munitions, the disparity between rounds fired daily by Ukraine's and Russia's units in some cases reached 50 to 1,500, respectively, according to sources in Ukraine's military. The effect has been devastating. On June 28, Ukraine's top general Valery Zaluzhny reported that Russia, just at the front line between Kharkiv Oblast and Severodonetsk and Luhansk Oblast, delivered 270 artillery strikes, firing nearly 45,000 rounds in one single day. The ongoing campaign in Donbas showed that artillery dominance compensates for the weak performance of Russia's infantry. As part of its tactics, Russian artillery devastates everything in its way, including dense urban areas, then allows infantry to advance through scorched ruins. And, as the Battle of Severodonetsk showed, Ukraine still has difficulty countering such concentrated artillery presence. The arrival of HIMARS, even in such small quantities, has been much of a game changer. Ukrainian forces are increasingly targeting Russian military infrastructure with indirect fire and US-provided HIMARS systems deep in occupied territory, said the Institute of the Study of War, a US-based defense think tank, on July 4. The increased ability of Ukrainian forces to target critical Russian military facilities with Western-provided HIMARS demonstrates how Western military aid provides Ukraine with new and necessary military capabilities. The deployment of HIMARS has also let the Ukrainian military resume the wide use of Tochka-U ballistic missiles, which Ukraine had been reserving for the most critical operations. Many Russian ammunition depots have been destroyed with these missiles. The very presence of HIMARS, with their precise M30 M31 GMLRS rockets with an effective range of nearly 80 kilometers, is also having an indirect impact on Russian munitions logistics in the rear. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.